The Citi DC Open 2025 will kick off the North American hardcourt swing and the countdown to the U.S. Open. It is the first pit stop of the U.S. Open Series, and the combined men's and women's tournament is set to take place from July 21-27. The tournament has attracted several top players, including Jessica Pegula, Taylor Fritz, Naomi Osaka, Emma Raducanu, Elena Rybakina, Frances Tiafoe, and Ben Shelton, among others. However, the biggest name in the draw is seven-time major champion Venus Williams, who's making her comeback after a 16-month hiatus. After months of competing on clay and grass, players will now need to reacquaint themselves with hard courts. With a stacked draw as usual, the Citi DC Open promises some exciting matches throughout the week. On that note, here's everything to know about the tournament. It is a joint ATP and WTA tournament, with both tours classifying it as a part of the 500 series of tournaments. The ATP Tour briefly relegated the tournament to the ATP 250 level in the mid-2000s, but reinstated it to the ATP 500 level from 2009. The WTA Tour initially classified the tournament as a WTA 250 event, but upgraded it to the WTA 500 level from 2023. This is the only combined men's and women's tournament at the WTA 500 level. The men's singles draw has 48 players. 16 players are seeded, and all of them receive a first-round bye. The women's singles draw features 28 players, with the top 4 seeds receiving a first-round bye. The Citi DC Open was first held in 1969 as the Washington Star International. It was a men's-only event and held on clay. The tournament was rebranded as the Sovereign Bank Classic from 1982 and switched from clay to hard courts in 1986. The tournament was later marketed as the Newsweek Tennis Classic in 1993, the Legg Mason Tennis Classic from 1994 to 2011, and the Citi Open from 2012 to 2022. The tournament's co-founders, John A. Harris and Donald Dell, remain at the helm even today. Arthur Ashe was the brains behind selecting Washington as the venue for the tournament. The tournament threw its doors open to the WTA Tour starting from the 2011 edition, though it wasn't held at the same venue. The debut edition was held in College Park, Maryland. The official merger happened in 2012. The women's player field was usually split between the Citi DC Open and the Mubadala Silicon Valley Classic in San Jose, California. The latter was the bigger tournament back then. However, the two tournaments merged in 2023, thus granting the Citi DC Open its current status as a WTA 500 tournament.